Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful time at this 28th annual Lowell Folk Festival. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up and enjoying wonderful music and arts all day long, all weekend long. I know it seems like it's been a rich day, but this goes on till 9 o'clock tonight and then all day tomorrow, and I hope you will be back. I hope you will stay. I hope you will take advantage of the great food, all the amazing musicians who come out this weekend. And be sure to stop them and let them know how much you enjoy them, because you'll see them walking from stage to stage and down the street. And I know some of them have been accosted leaving the stage, and I think they're okay with that as long as you've got something nice to say. So I am Susan Halter from the Cultural Organization of Lowell and the City of Lowell Special Events and Cultural Affairs Office. And I want to thank you all for coming out today. I want to remind you that we keep the Folk Festival free through the generosity of our sponsors and people like you. And we've got the amazing folks in the green shirts from Mill City Church who are making the rounds of the audience right now. And for anywhere from $1 to $10 to $100, however generous you're feeling today, please put something in the bucket while you're here this weekend and go home with a badge of honor. And thank you so much for coming. Come back to Lowell again, and we will welcome you in grand style.
great start here at the Music of the Eastern Mediterranean workshop. My name is Kate Krookemeyer. I'm a folklorist based out of Holyoke, Massachusetts. I am thrilled to be back here at Lowell for what must be maybe the 15th year in a row for me. It's always a pleasure, and I love doing these workshops. We've started off by seeing how easy it is for these two traditions to work together. We have 3 members here from the Greek band here at the festival, Seizmos, and 3 members of Egyptian Celebration. So we've seen how you work together beautifully, but maybe my first question is going to be to tell us a little bit about what's different about your traditions. So if somebody from each group can say something for us about maybe a brief history or explanation of your musical tradition, and then your group can play something that exemplifies that tradition. Is that all right?
Okay, well, with Greek music, and as well as Arabic music, any kind of music from the Mediterranean, it's a lot of similarities. A lot of the same rhythms, a lot of the same instruments. You know, it's just everything, even the same dances come down to it. There are special characteristics in each of them, where in Greek music you're going to have things more like sirtaki, more island music, it's going to be a little more flowy, depending on what region of Greece. You go to the mountains, you're going to have clarinets. You go to the islands, you have violins. You go to, you know, closer to Turkey, you're going to have kemencedes and liras and bouzouki's all over the place. And, you know, and it's just every part of it, I think, it shows difference in everything. So as far as Greek music is concerned, it's all the same to me as with Arabic music, so it's all the same, really.
Can you play us a classic, something from your tradition that really shows us what it sounds like?
Well, I mean, there's different types, but we'll do a classic, let's say, bouzouki song.
Sure.
The song's called Fragos Irgani.
Introductions on the next round, but let's get a sense from Egyptian Celebration about Egyptian music.
I would say the first thing is the language.
No way.
Now, second, we have actually a lot of quarter tones we use in our Middle Eastern music, and to some Westerners, probably it would sound like you're off key, or you know, you don't have your fingers in the right position. But actually, this is how the scale goes. Let's say. See, twisted a couple of notes in there, and also our traditional music also varies from the desert, like you said, to the mountains, to the sea level area, you know, to the classical stuff, like in every culture, I guess. But the similarity, I would say, it's more in the feeling, in the sensational part, you know. It's more like more than, you know, and also in the structure of the, you know, we enforce the melody. Actually, it's all about the melody. It's, you know, that's the most common things I could think about.
Can you play us something? Yeah.
Okay.
That builds on that.
G. غايب انا ملك ايديك يا اغلى الحبايب اللي دوب عني غايب انا ملك ايديك يا حياة الروح لكن الروح قلبي وعمري كله فداك عمري فداك وحكاية الدنيا واخرة لقيناك حبيبي وحياتي كل عمري فداك والله ما نرضى ان في يوم حبيناك عمري ما نرضى ان يوم انساك
Wonderful. Well, as someone whose name always is mispronounced, I'm not going to try to pronounce these gentlemen's names, but if you can introduce yourself and also introduce your instrument, tell people a little bit about what it is you're playing, and give us a little riff so we hear how each instrument sounds alone.
Well, my name is George Carafides, and I play bouzouki, the Greek bouzouki, and it's probably the most popular instrument in Greece and very synonymous with the country, and it is really started, I guess, with rebetika music, which is kind of the sort of the Greek blues, where it was just a very kind of grassroots tradition, and over time it grew in popularity. Where in the 50s and 60s it was a very popular instrument and also popular in the mainstream culture of the country, and to this day it's still used in the pop culture music and the modern day music. So it's been around a long time, and it still exists and is very prevalent in the Greek tradition of music.
My name is Evan Karapanagiotides. I probably have the longest name anybody's going to have on the stage. The last name. My first name is cut short. My full name is Evangelos, so I cut the first name short to make things easy for everybody. Anyway, I play guitar for the group. In the group that we normally have, I'm the singer, actually. And, so the guitar is obviously important in any kind of music. But vocally, Greek music, it has a lot of roots in Eastern music, and also it brings, there's different things in your voice as opposed to what's in Western music in comparison to Eastern music that you have to do. It almost, there's false notes that are in there, and like as they were saying with quarter tones are very prevalent even in the singing of the songs. So, and a lot of music is shared between Greece and the Middle East. The one song that we're playing right now, it was an Arabic song, but in Greek it's called Anavis Fotias, and it goes Anavis Fotias, Anavis Olatakes. Exact same tune, exact same melody, so we share everything. But yeah, that's about it from me. The next is we got Tassos over here.
Hello, my name is Tassos Daskalopoulos, and the instrument that I play is called the dumbek. Initially, it's a Middle Eastern instrument. Initially was designed as a timekeeping piece. And with the introduction of the modern drum set into the music of the Middle East and also Greece and globally, I think, this became more of an accent piece and adds color to the entire set. And it just accents different pieces of the, it fills the gaps, and it just adds color to the entire song. So we're gonna play. I don't know if you have anything else to say about it. Okay. Besides that, besides your name, yeah, we're gonna do a little solo. I'm gonna turn it over to my fellow musician here from the Egyptian what? Celebrations.
My name is Amir Naoum, and I play the same instrument that he explained it already. So we're gonna do a little sample for you guys.
Hi, my name is Maurice Chedid. Play the oud and I sing. And the oud, the original shape is like that bouzouki, you see, with a big belly. Yeah, but this one is the electronic version.
They put this guy
On diet. Okay. So,
Slim fast.
also, I've done some. I've had it ordered with 7 strings instead of 6. This way I could have an extra high string, like an extra octave, you know, could use. Could become a bouzouki player. And also I have a little bass here. Doesn't go that low, but to C, from C to F. Anyway, this is a fretless instrument. This way we could twist all those notes that we want to when we play in a scale. Let's say we're playing major, let's say major scale in Western music. This is the similar scale, but in Arabic it's called rust. Not rust. Not rusty, it's rust. I'm gonna do some little taksim, we call it, which is like an improvisation. Gonna use for now a Western scale. Maybe I'll flip minor.
So my name is Boujemaa Razgui, but I play different instruments. Like I play this this little thing. I think you call it oboe here, but in Egypt it's like mizmar, or somebody call it zorna, or gaita in Spanish or with North Africa. So it's a little bit loud, but I don't know if it is sweet, so I'm gonna show you. That's how it sounds. Thank you. violin, but in the Andalusian style, or rabab style, like. I'm gonna show you something else that we don't talk about it, about Muhammad. If you can guys help me do like... This is called Mawal. We do it with the sun.
Beautiful. I'm curious. Oh, you have one more. Excellent. Perfect.
So can I play a little bit of Na? This flute is called Na. It has only like 7 holes here. There is nothing, just one thing here. And yeah, it's not bamboo. It's reeds. Same reeds that we use for saxophone, but the whole cane. And I made those myself.
Wonderful. Different traditions have, in different communities have different places that music is played. Sometimes it's a celebration, sometimes it's around the kitchen table, sometimes it's at a dance club. Traditionally, in the old country, where would these songs be played and what role did they fill? Can you maybe play us something that is about that traditional role of the music, and then we can talk about how that's different here.
Well, you know, we have in Greece, obviously. Yeah, who saw My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Yeah, go figure. So there's a wedding song called Orea Pou είναι η νύφη μας. It goes by the rhythm Kalamatianos. You guys know Kalamatianos? So we're going to start that song. We'll play a little bit of it and in Fa maggiore. Clap with us. χαρά της, ωραία κι η παρέα της που φτιάχνει τη χαρά της. Ένα τραγούδι θα σας πω απάνω στην Ελλάδα. Να ζήσει νύφη κι ο γαμπρός, κουμπάρος και κουμπάρα. Να ζήσει νύφη κι ο γαμπρός, κουμπάρος και κουμπάρα. Και κουμπάρα.
We may need to provide more opportunities for the dancers. Next song? All right. Great. And you, so weddings would be a typical time to play, and what other kinds, just life celebrations in general?
So we're going to play a little bit of an island song, let's say. This is a very flowy kind of dance. You'll see right now we've got our dancers that are coming up over here. So, it's called Dari Dari. Sol Major. Δυο μάτια αγαπημένα. Η πουλιά κι ο αυγερινός ξανά στα περασμένα. Τάρι, 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 στο γυαλό πετούν οι κλάρι, στο γυαλό πετούν οι κλάρι, να τα παίξαμε μακάρι. Τάρι, 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 στο γυαλό πετούν οι κλάρι, στο γυαλό πετούν οι κλάρι, να τα παίξαμε μακάρι. Διαβαίνω για να βγω, δυο μάτια αγαπημένα. Η πουλιά κι ο αυγερινός ξανά στα περασμένα. Τάρι, 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 στο γυαλό πετούν οι γλάρι, στο γυαλό πετούν οι γλάρι, να τα παίξαμε μακάρι. Τάρι, 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 στο γυαλό πετούν οι γλάρι, στο γυαλό πετούν οι γλάρι, να τα παίξαμε μακάρι.
And so, for Egyptian celebration, how's your story the same and different about how it would be? Where would your songs be played? What
Okay, we have a very common dance in the Middle East called debke, or debka, you know. People, you know, hold hands and go in circles, and, you know, certain steps for every beat, or, you know. So we're gonna do an example of that. 6/8. Oh, so this. دلعونا وعلى دلعونا بدنا نتجوز ما يخلونا على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا يلا عالدبكي يلا لاقونا وشي مالي غير لي حالي قاعد امل نور العيون على دلعونا وعلى دلعونا دلعونا وليش دلعتيني عرفتيني مجوز تشاقتيني على دلعونا وليش دلعتيني عرفتيني مجوز تشاقتيني ولك تبكي كتابك عورقتيني واجعل طلاقك عجوز انتونا تبكي كتابك عورقتيني واجعل طلاقك عجوز انتونا على دلعونا ويلا عدتني يلا لاقونا دلعونا وعلى دلعونا دخلك يا ماما دخلك يا ماما ديري لي بالك على المدامة ودخلك يا ماما دخلك يا ماما ديري لي بالك على المدامة طلبت حمص طعمي وقدامة وصيت مربش في الحلقومة ويلي دلعونا ويلي دلعونا صورتي جراح بيدي كون ويلي دلعونا ويلي دلعونا صورتي جراح بيدي كون يا ماما على اسمراني عطري صيده فاتح دكاني ضرب لي سالم بالخيزراني محلاها الاموس وبالعيون ويلي دلعونا ويلي دلعونا صورتي جراح البيض دونا دونا وعلى دلعونا وعلى دلعونا يلا عالدبكي يلا لاقونا
That was the dancer with their group, Yasser Darwish out there, yes? Thank you. I'm wondering, did the traditions change when they came to the United States? Are there any ways in which the way that the music is played or where it's played is different here. Do you have any stories about that transition?
I mean, as far as the music itself, it's very much the same. In Greece today, you find the opposite. Here, in the States, you're going to find people that are going to do more traditional, and they're going to try to keep towards the traditional roots. It keeps the culture alive, and it's what George is saying to me. It keeps the culture alive, it keeps the culture together. However, in Greece, on the flip side, you'll find, in Greek music at least, they're taking influences from everywhere and putting them into the music today. So much more westernized, the Greek music of today in comparison to Greek music of the past. But you'll see here, musicians here tend to keep it more to what it actually used to be in comparison to what it is now over there.
That's very interesting. And is there communication now between musicians here and there about those changing styles?
I mean, look, music knows no boundaries. So it really comes down to what sounds good and what you feel is good. So.
And how about for Egyptian music?
It's pretty much, originally it was played, like everywhere else in weddings and happy occasions. But it's getting, the world is getting to be one, in that term. It's nightclubs and, like everywhere else. I mean, same thing you would say about the part of keeping the tradition. Actually, it's more musicians here than over there. I mean, it's all getting like Western, getting the Western feeling, and, they're trying to modernize it, but to my taste, it's not going the right way.
So we're seeing the tradition here.
Yeah, it's more traditional here.
That's great. Do you want to
play
another song? Yeah.
Let's play some of that Greek and Arabic. Oh, that. Yeah, bravo.
Τι κι αν σε πήρα σοβαρά, δεξιά κοιτάς και αριστερά, μάτιας να ρίχνεις και σε μας, παραμυθά και καλοί είμαστε το κορμί που το πας, το σκορπάς που το σκορπάς. Σε πήρα σοβαρά, δεξιά κοιτάς και αριστερά, μάτιας να ρίχνεις σε μας, αμυθά και καλή μου τέτοιο κορμί που το πας, που το σκορπάς, που το σκορπάς.
And you don't all need to answer this, but if a few of you feel interested in answering this, I'm always curious about how people get inspired to become artists and musicians. So if any of you has an interesting story about how you decided to follow this path or about who taught you, I think it's really neat for people to hear that.
Well, I'll go ahead. My father was a bouzouki player. And I love making noise, man. I love making noise. So that was natural. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I did it for the girls. My father was my biggest influence. I just did a workshop on the other stage over there, and we had the same question. And I told them, my father doesn't know anything about music. When I say nothing, I mean absolutely nothing. But he has a very good ear. So, you know, I'd be playing in the kitchen, you know, because, you know, we're Greek, all we do is cook. So, you know, I'm playing and he's like, no, you play wrong. Papa, this is the right way. Let me play again. I play the whole song all the way through. Evan, you're still wrong. There's no winning with this guy. So I said, you know what, let me just play it the right way. Let me find a way, and I did it. And, you know, I'll never trade it for the world. It's my passion. It's something that, you know, it makes you feel like, you know, you sit behind the stage and you're behind the microphone and everybody, you guys are all out there, and sometimes you're playing, I can't even see you. That's how into it you get.
So they're telling you that you're wrong, right? They told me wrong, but wrong that I'm not allowed to play music in the house. It's the wrong thing to do. So I grew up playing music in the street. So it's that's because they say that the flute it is a wind instrument. In the tradition, when you go, and even you how do you do? Yeah, if you also at home, they don't like you to do that. But this is tradition. I'm talking about like long time ago. So if you do like. So they like you're gonna the house is gonna be empty because if they want everything in the house, you're gonna out. So I play this I can't play, so I just like do it in the street. And I'm here play. No. Thank you.
Well, my uncle plays this oud, and my mother plays one rhythm on this dumbek, like this. So I grow up learning this beat first, and after that I start to get better and better, and then I end up being a musician. That's my story.
I think for me it was the Greek community in anywhere, but where I grew up in Philadelphia, it was just a great way to be a part of it. And for me, music was it. I grew up playing guitar, and then through the culture, I found Boujemaa, and it was just a great fit. And to me, to this day, I have some of my best friends through music, and it's the best way to me to keep my culture alive and to represent my family and the story that my parents had coming over from Greece. And our band started because Evan and I were best friends growing up, and we said, oh, you play music, I play music too, let's hang out. And before you knew it, we're out playing at festivals, and then people would say, oh, do you want to play a party, do you want to play a wedding? And before you knew it, here we are. So it was a growing experience. It's excellent.
Well, to me, I started as a good listener since I was, whatever, 5. I was, all the kids around me would say, what a weird guy. I mean, you listen to stuff that we don't understand, like very old stuff, since I was very little. And I guess you have to have the good ear first, before you will, that's the first sign that you're gonna become something in music one day, I guess.
Do we have a song that might build on some of that? A song that appeals to children or speaks to the young person in you? Something that got you excited about music?
شدي يدي تيزيد موسمنا ويحلى يدفو مي وزرع جديد بحالتنا أعلى شدي يدي تيزيد موسمنا ويحلى يدفو مي وزرع جديد بحالتنا أعلى
What's the story of that song? Is there a interesting lyric to tell us?
It's saying to the weather, rain, rain.
I shouldn't have asked.
So everything,
go away,
so
rain.
everything would grow, and become all green,
Did you have something?
This song is called O Mathitis. Little backstory. When I was a kid, I had to go to Greek school, like every other Greek kid in the community. And I didn't want to go. And I still ended up going anyway, even fighting with my parents to get there. So anyway, this song is called O Mathitis. It's about the student. and being, you know, the slacker that he was, they still put him in the front of the class to make sure he did his work.
Ένα καιρό που με στέλνε η μάνα μου σχολείο κι ο δάσκαλος με έβαζε στο πρώτο το θρανείο. Ο πιο καλός ο μαθητής ήταν εγώ εις τάξη. Οι δάσκαλοι μου μη είχανε μη βρέξει και μη στάξει. Δώσε Γιώργο! Από το καιρό που με στέλνε η μάνα μου σχολείο ο δάσκαλος με έβαζε στο πρώτο το θρανείο. Ο πιο καλός ο μαθητής ήμουν εγώ στην τάξη. Οι δάσκαλοι μου με είχανε μη βρέξει και μη στάξει.
Yes, we're getting requests for more dancing here.
More dancing?
Yeah.
Everybody's invited to dance. Come on, follow me, clap with us. Χόρεψε κουκελί μου να σε δω να σε χαρώ. Τσίφτερ τέλει τουρκικό, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάει. Τσίφτερ τέλει τουρκικό, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάει. Όπα νινάει νανάει, συνανάει νάει, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάει. Όπα νινάει νανάει, συνανάει νάει, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάει. Δώστε παιδιά!
أهلا وسهلا بالأحباب لهونا والبناطة. أهلا وسهلا بالأحباب لهونا والبناطة. ضربت يا قلبي ويلا ومستقبل هنا عالباب. ضربت يا قلبي يلا ومستقبل هنا عالباب. وباطننا نايشنا ناي ناي شنا ناي يا برم شنا ناي ناي. باطننا نايشنا ناي ناي شنا ناي يا برم شنا ناي ناي.
Σου τραγουδήσω πάλι στον ασύτικο καβά που να λίγο το κορμί σου συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει. Που να λίγο το κορμί σου συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει. Όπα νινά νινά νάι, συνανάει νάι, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάι. Όπα νινά νινά νάι, συνανάει νάι, συνανάει για βορούμ, συνανάει νάι.
Aman 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 aman. درب البيت برجازور خلي البيت يشعشع نور ويا دولاب الفرحة نور نور وبرم يا دولاب يا دولاب الفرحة نور نور وبرم يا دولاب وبابا نينا ناي ناي ناي
Well, I think we probably have time for a couple more songs. Just keep doing whatever you want to play. Sounds like we have some requests.
يبكي شفتي؟
يلا يلا
صر الحديد انقطع من دوس رجلي العين موليتين و12 مولايين صر الحديد انقطع من دوس رجلي صعدت فوق الجبل ولقيت لماتهم كلهم عمايم خضر يا محلى قعداتهم صعدت فوق الجبل ولقيت لماتهم كلهم عمايم خضر يا محلى قعداتهم انت يصير العصر واطيح جناتهم والبس نوم العرس وحني ايداي بيطلع جروانا والشمس ما غاب عبدي باع الصبر والشمس ما غاب قالت ماني وابدك واطلع من العين مليون ولاية من نصر الجاية علي المسا بالعين صابوني لو قطعوني شقاق والله صابوني بحيد عن عشرتك يا قمر عيناي قتلوني عيون السود يا ليل المحدود قتلوني قتلوني عيون السود واللي مسك تيجي حارتنا تتلطى بالغرامي وعرايس ماكو عنا لعوين الخزراني طلع بعيون الليل يا عيني
Thank you for a wonderful hour here at St. Anne's Church.
Thank you.
It's been a beautiful workshop.
The dancers deserve a round of applause. Forget us, all the dancers.
To the dancers, round of applause, please.
You'll be able to see both these groups again tomorrow at other stages at the Lowell Folk Festival. Please come back and see them again. Stick with us for a few minutes. We have Appalachian Buck Dance and Old Time music coming up in just as soon as we can change over the set. Thank you again so much to Egyptian Celebration.